before you say anything else, anyone question, anyone not so much, I will shave, my dudes. I will. Actually, coming next week, that's a haircut anyway, so it's like I'm not gonna shave. But anyways, with that out of the way, let me talk about something. What my posture like this, not straight enough, whatever, and not talking as fast. Those are the two things I try to get ahead of the game of this stuff, whether it's visual or not. But to actually like put the topic in question again, other topic thing, we are actually gonna talk about why we need evidence of not that kind of evidence. Not yet. I'll go over that over time if I haven't already. Why we usually need evidence to remind us of what our vision is, and usually in that case, if the title has to be any different, I'll just say why remembering our vision is hard. And in that lieu, let me just say that it's like you. This is why mind maps and vision boards can be very helpful, not just creatively speaking. There are things that we can do well with if we know them from memory and from recalling, of actually just seeing evidence of it. Not not the other kind of evidence of, oh, this needs to be proven or else. No, again, we'll get into that over that next time. But like actually seeing for our own sake, whether physical or immaterial, what reminds us of what we want for our lives. And this can be hard because when I say things like experiences betrayed instances, I'm talking about making sure that you're not lying to yourself about the things that you know you want just because you haven't been reminded of them by memory. And what I also mean by that is just because you don't remember it for sure what you want or even know for sure what you want, you can still divert that challenge and action by actually going in a direction you find out other things. People, there are many misconstruings and misconstructions of this kind of thing because people lie to themselves without realizing it, and they also don't know what it means to try everything until they actually have done things. I'm guilty of this too, and I say that people you're like, no, you're not, or maybe they'll say yes, you definitely are, and both those people can screw me over. A little trauma, maybe for that not being actual trauma I ever had, but you know. But as far as actually like me needing to be reminded of what you want, or at least what you thought you wanted, whether you're right about that or not, in any sense of that regard, knowing that you actually have a way to do this by having those mementos in real time. Anything that literally, like, I'm not lifting that cup for any particular reason other than drink water or coffee if I'm I like that pros cons thing with coffee, but it's controversial. Even that's an excuse anyways. Lame excuse or not, but we'll see. Most things can be not. Depends on the personality. The thing is if I had a reminder in my life, because I have these Hyuga Blu-rays over here, and I have some art books and picture stuff in there, from the anime. If I were to use that on the wall of my room, or have some other thing to remind me that I like anime and manga, or to even remember that I would still do creative things in my life, even as evident as that may seem to be on a metaphorical, immaterial level of, oh, anime's not real, so to speak. Only as imaginative as you can imagine it to be, whatever the hell that means, even if that's not always supposed to be woo-woo. But to remind me of the visions I have on accident, because that's my intention, if that makes sense. Like, because the intention of having reminders that remind you on accident over time, coincidentally, throughout your life and throughout your days and day-to-day life, even if you're not supposed to try to remember those things, they can still encourage you in the darkest moments of our lives. And indeed, as dark as times can get, when you accidentally, luckily remind yourself of your vision and the things you want in your life, you get through that whether or not you have accidental reminders. And you should try to do that anyways, because there's things that you want to remember, even if they're not relevant to the current moment. That's all I got for you guys for now. I'll end off this video with all that card. Take care, bye.